ton of crystals, new crystals to show you. Some have already been posted up on our website, and the rest will be going up shortly. We haven't done a video on any of them yet, so we wanted to show you. There's a lot of crystals to get through here, so I'm not going to go in again to the metaphysical properties. I was talking to Hilda, and I think what we'll do is I'm just going to show you the crystals, so you can have a look at them. And then later we're going to do a series of crystal properties. So we'll pick a crystal and then go into their properties in detail. That way it gives you an opportunity to sort of have that as a, I guess, a source of information. So you can just go to the crystal that you're looking for, and then there'll be a video for that crystal rather than have to search all the time through all the videos we're doing. So I think that's how we'll do it. And I'm just going to get started straight into it. And our first piece here is a nice piece of pyrite. Alright, a gorgeous energy to this. It's a funny one. It looks more silver than it is. It's golden. I mean, it all depends on the light you're looking at it. But again, just a nice piece. You can see some fairly nice cubic crystal formations in the mass, and it's quite beautiful. And obviously lots of sparkle there. You can probably pick that up on the camera. So a nice sparkly piece of pyrite. So that's available for someone. And then I'm just going to start grabbing crystals. This one here is black garnet. Again, very sparkly, and a great energy to this one as well. I quite like this piece. So, you know,
it's not very common.
Oh, and it's not very common. Hilda's telling me. I don't know if you could hear her in the background, but she's saying it's not very common, and I can attest to that because, well, I haven't seen too many of them. So there, that's a nice piece. We're lucky to have it, and we're more than happy to put it up on the website. You know, it's been a goal of ours to find, you know, a selection of really high quality crystals at a variety of prices, so that everyone can afford to have, you know, build their own crystal collection, regardless of what sort of financial situation they're in. So there's all sorts of opportunities. So this next one piece, this comes from Australia. I spent 17 years in Australia, so a bit fond to my heart. I love the shape and formation and the colors in this rock. I'm going to guess it would have come from the center near Coober Pedy of Australia.
Apparently Queensland, hon.
It's in Queensland, yeah. Is it? Okay, well there you go. The reason I picked Coober Pedy because this is Boulder opal. Coober Pedy is pretty famous for its opal mining. That's why I thought it might have been there, but I spent all of my 17 years in Queensland, so I do know they do have opal mines in the western part of Queensland. So that would be just above Coober Pedy. So that's totally possible. Beautiful. It's quite an exquisite piece. I'm going to bring it really close in. I want you to see the fire in this piece here, and we'll see if we can catch it in the light. I'll sort of focus in there on that. It might be too close. There we go. And you can just see the fire, and that's quite beautiful. And it's a gorgeous piece, and there's lots of opal on this piece, so and on some of the back as well. Again, beautiful energy to this, and again, it's near and dear to my heart because it is Australia. Yeah, fantastic piece. All right. And while we're on Australia, we have a couple pieces of Mookaite. Mookaite have been proven to be fairly popular. We've sold a few pieces now, so I've got two more to show you. This palm stone of Mookaite. Now, Mookaite is a variety of jasper, obviously found only in Australia, or at least at this point anyway. I think it comes from the Kimberley region, which would be out in Western Australia, but I'm not 100% unsure of that, but I'm reasonably confident. Anyway, it's you know, just it's always noted by a variety of colors in the makeup of the stone. So just another beautiful piece. And then we have a larger slab here. I'm not going to bother with the dimensions. I have them. Actually, I have the measuring tab here, but that'll take too long. If you're interested in the piece at all, I mean, you get a fair idea of the size of it by just seeing it in my hands. But of course, Hilda will have all the dimensions for you, and she's probably a lot more careful in measuring it than I am, so you'll get all that there. So yeah, another lovely piece. It's obviously polished on this side, and cut. Well, it's polished on this side, but it's not polished on the bottom side. That's correct. And again, lots of different beautiful colors, but an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So that's Mookaite. All right, what else we have? We have this yellow piece that's just dying for me to show you. So I'm going to show you. That one is sulfur. All right, this is natural sulfur. It's a little flaky, so you have to be careful with it. But a gorgeous, gorgeous piece, and you'll know it's sulfur because it smells like sulfur. So, yeah, it has definitely had an acrid smell to it, but not terribly unpleasant. And, I mean, you'd only notice it if you actually stick your nose right up to it. But, again, it's a really sensational piece, violent yellow, so it's very beautiful. And, yeah, it's a really lovely crystal. So it's another one that we have on our site, and we're going to keep going here. This one I particularly like, and it's a little bit like Mookaite. And I've already forgotten what it is, but luckily Hilda's in the background. She's going to tell me right now.
Mookaite has a set of colors that are found in it, which are different from polychrome.
And this is this one. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, it says.
Yeah,
so the answer is,
Mookaite.
what's that? It does look like Mookaite, but it's not Mookaite. It's called polychrome jasper. And again, I really, really like this piece. It's just absolutely beautiful. Now, this one's been polished, the front side of it, but the rest of it is raw, and so it's just a lovely piece. Again, great energy, and a good stone to meditate with. So very nice. We're going to keep walking along here. This one's a sodalite. Again, just a palm stone, but a good size palm stone. Yeah, just a beautiful piece of sodalite. Again, a nice meditation piece. So I just thought I'd throw that in there for you to look at. We're not going to take too much time here. What do we do next, Hilda? Maybe that shadikite over the back. I'm going to have to get up, though. All right. Oh.
That's our last piece.
Okay.
The other two have blown out the door.
There you go. If you can hear Hilda in the background. Right now, this is the last piece of shadikite that we have. The last two flew out the door. Yeah, we're selling it at quite a great price. And you know, we were lucky to get them at a good price. And again, we always try and pass on whatever savings we can get to our customers. So if you're interested in shadikite at a good price, I'd suggest you get to our website or to Etsy as soon as you can. But that's the last piece, and it's a beautiful piece. Again, lovely. It feels well. Feels well. Well, that's great English. Feels great in the hand.
You don't feel well, do you?
Yes, clearly I don't feel well. But yeah, it's just a great meditation piece. And I really enjoy shadikite, and it's just beautiful to look at. So, a fantastic stone. We're going to move on. Okay, we'll grab this one here that Hilda picked up the other day. It's a generator, a green aventurine. And it is a really deep green. The colors are a little washed out here because of the light. I'm going to try. Maybe see if I pull that up a bit. You know, we get that yellowing effect. But I think you get a better idea of just how deep green this is. And even then, it still seems a little bit washed out. But it's an absolute beautiful piece. And it'll sit nicely for you as a generator. You can see there. And it is, I'm sure it's polished up and to a point, but all the 6 sides do come up to a point, so perfect for a generator for doing grids and that sort of thing. I'm going to pull this light back down so we get a better color light, but yeah, you can see maybe there just how deep green that is. So a beautiful piece. All right, we're going to keep going. I guess we do the Prehnite now. We have a couple pieces of Prehnite. We'll start with this one here, an absolutely beautiful formation. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now it's coming up with the light probably a little bluer than it is in real life.
That's actually has quite a bit of blue in it.
It does, you're right. It does have a bit of blue, but it's showing a little more blue than it is. I would say it's more of a greeny blue, but definitely blue. And a good piece. It's absolutely, I love the formations, just absolutely, and just obviously, as you can see, full of sparkle. So absolutely gorgeous. Yes, and that's right. These little spots here and here and here, that's Apophyllite. So, you know, get a combination of crystals there. Again, a lovely energy, and there's the matrix on the back. So, just a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, we have that one, and they have another one as well of Prehnite, and I'm a big fan of Prehnite. This one's a particularly pretty piece. And again, I would say this is more of a green or traditional green color, but again, it's showing more blue than it is. Unfortunately, that's just the lighting here. We've talked about our issues with lighting. One day I'll sort something out. Again, more nice little sort of collection of apophyllite there. Very clear apophyllite crystals. They're absolutely very beautiful. And there's bits, if you look around, there's little apophyllite crystals along it. Absolutely beautiful. Now, Prehnite normally grows on a crystal, and you can see here, if I hold the end, you can see the apophyllite. We're just trying to decide what that. I like it to be.
Pretty, can you cut?
Can I cut? Yes. Sorry guys, I had to cut the video. Apparently I've been pronouncing it wrong all along. It's, what is it?
Prehnite.
Prehnite. Apparently, not Prehnite or whatever else I was pronouncing it as.
Prehnite.
I like Prehnite. If you like Prehnite like me, then you'll be okay. If you're like everybody else, if you like everyone else in the world, I guess it's Prehnite. Yes?
I thought you would just cut that.
I know you thought I would just cut it out, but I thought, what the hell, we're on a roll. Let's just keep going. Prehnite?
Yeah.
Prehnite, okay. So Prehnite it is. So I apologize about that. I'll try not to call it Prehnite any longer. Prehnite. Very nice. Anyway, what I was saying before I was interrupted there was that it's formed around a crystal, and you can see it. I'm going to get a little closer in there. You can see that crystal formation there. To me, it looks very green, the crystal. I like it to maybe be apatite. Hilda, what's your thoughts? No, you're saying not apatite.
I don't know what it is.
Hilda doesn't know what it is, but for some reason she doesn't think it's apatite. So, and Hilda's usually right. So we have no idea what it's in, but it's absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. All right, let's keep going on here because we're on a roll. I think we'll do let's do the Brandbergs next. All right, Hilda's happy with the Brandbergs. We have two beautiful pieces. There's another one there of Brandberg amethyst. And boy, oh boy, do I love this amethyst. Absolutely beautiful. It's a lighter amethyst than some of the other ones, more of a lilac color. It has a mixture. Brandberg is famous. It's a mine in Namibia, and they're famous, these amethyst crystals. It's a combination of both, well, all three. So quartz, smoky quartz, and the amethyst sort of all rolled into the same crystals. And you can see that here. It's darker smoky quartz up the top, and you can see quartz through it as well as you know, the wisps of amethyst through it. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's full of veils and rainbows, and it really is an exceptional piece. Absolutely love this. It said that I know that it said that the mine in Namibia is held in very high regard spiritually, and it's a sacred site. So the mining of these, it said that they actually fill each hole as they pull the crystals out. So it's I guess ethically mined, and you can feel that sacredness of the site even in the stones themselves. A great energy. So we have that piece and a little bit larger piece. Again, very beautiful. You almost see like the phantom quartz of amethyst in it, that phantom quartz color. It's amethyst color in the crystals. Absolutely beautiful, breathtaking. It's a very celestial feel to it. Lots of deep record keepers. You can see that one there quite clearly. You know, fantastic pieces. Hard to come by, Brandberg amethyst, but we're happy to be able to put it up on our site. So that's another one. I'm going to take a break for 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. Hang on. Here. This one is a completely different formation from the one I'm about to show you. You can actually see it in the background. It's this one here, but we'll talk about this one. Again, on a bed of, is it apophyllite?
It's apophyllite.
Yeah, it is apophyllite.
And I think it's a bluey-greeny apophyllite.
Yeah, more of a bluey-greeny apophyllite, but there you have it, apophyllite nonetheless. Seems to be a popular crystal to grow on, so there you have it. Yeah, a different, I'm going to try and get a little closer that you can see it. It's sort of made up of all tiny shards into a ball-like shape.
Snowball. Like
a snowball. It looks a little bit like a snowball. They say it's the stone of peace, and it promotes a sensation of peace and well-being. So that's a kind of handy stone to have. So we're happy to be able to offer you that one. And I'm going to show you this one as well. Again, Scolecite, but completely different.
It's a Scolecite dome.
It's a Scolecite dome. Thank you very much, Hilda. And if you can see, I'm going to get closer, you can see it's made of all these strands or fibrous pieces running through. Smooth on this side, and this has not been polished. This is the way they grow, I'm led to believe. And on the other side, we've got this almost spongy-like feeling. It's almost, you can see, it's like maybe a smaller piece of a larger Scolecite, but absolutely beautiful. And again, a wonderful energy. It promotes sleep as well, so if you're having trouble sleeping, maybe taking one of these and put them on your bedside table or next to you in bed, depending on how big your bed is, I suppose, might just do the trick and you'll have a nice night's sleep. So really happy with that one. All right, we're going to move on. We've been talking a lot about Apophyllite, so let's just get this big piece here. Whoa, and it's heavy. And there it is. A nice large piece of Apophyllite. You've got a few different colors there, sort of greeny on this edge here. I think that's a peach Apophyllite there, and I think that might just be stilbite in there. So I do know that they like to grow, and that's definitely stilbite here. You can see a bit of stilbite formation along the side. So stilbite and Apophyllite do like to grow together. So very, very nice piece indeed, and it's quite a large piece. So great for a centerpiece or what have you. I'm going to grab this halite next, and that's in the back. I'm going to have to stand up for that.
Halite?
What's that?
Halite?
That's what I said, halite.
Not halite.
Okay.
Halite.
Okay, it's not halite, it's howlite. I have no idea what that means, but okay.
Halite.
Halite. Right. Okay, it's crystal pronunciation day today. Halite.
No, halite.
How about we just call it salt and be done with it? Because that's what it is, right? It's a salt crystal formation, and it's absolutely beautiful. In case if you were wondering what kind of crystal formation salt has, well, now you know it's cubic. As you can see, all the different cubes there. So absolutely beautiful piece. All right, absolutely lovely. Love the color of this. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I've probably had a few pictures of this on some of the videos where I'm just using pictures, but I think this is the first time we've actually had it on camera, so you get to have a really good look of it. I really love this piece. So that's that one. We're going to move on. We have a few more pieces left to show you. We're going to start with this big chunky piece of calcite. It's orange calcite, and again you can see that. I'm just a big fan of calcite, always have been. So this one's been cut. It's cut there and flat there, not been polished at all. But you do have, I guess, two rough sides. And, you know, it stands up quite tall. I'm going to move that back a little bit so you can see. About, if I had to measure it, I would probably guess it would be, what, 7 inches, 8 inches?
It's 9 inches.
There you go.
I bet. Let's see who's right.
All right. So I'm saying 7. Hilda's saying 9. Here's the competition. He was right.
Girls are always right.
Girls are always right. Even
girls
are
always right.
Even when they're wrong, girls are always right. And here we go. And it's very exciting. It looks awfully like, oh, it's less than 8 inches, girls.
Wait, it's not
no, it's not touching. I don't. Oh no, hang on a minute. I think someone's cheating. Someone is definitely cheating.
It's 8 inches.
It's 8 inches. So there we go.
So we were both right.
So yes, as Hilda likes to say, we were both right. So that one's 8 inches. All right, very good. We'll move on. So we have a couple pieces left to show you. I think we're going to do the Labradorites. Now, Hilda has changed the name of Labradorite to Labradoodle, so she always knows it as Labradoodle, and I think we'll just call it Labradoodle from now on.
I love it.
Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. Great flash on these. Now, they're named Labradorite. They were first found in Labrador, which is a maritime province here in Canada. These pieces don't come from Labrador, however, they're from Madagascar. And Madagascaran, if that's the right word, Labradorite is known for its flash of orange and gold, and you can certainly see that there.
Sometimes
blue.
Violet orange.
All right, and violet orange as well. If you can hear Hilda in the background. Oh, here we go.
Looks like a landscape painting of a forest if you look at it this way.
Okay.
It's just amazing. You can see mountains and rivers and trees.
There's mountains, rivers, and trees in there. Okay, very nice. Yes. It is very beautiful and great flash. And look, I love the flash of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And just to meditate with as you gaze upon that flash is gives you quite an amazing experience. If you haven't had a chance to meditate with Labradorite, I really recommend that you do. And these are fantastic pieces. All right, you can see there's flash on the back there as well. So they're beautiful. They've been polished on all sides, and it just aids in picking up the flash. So I'm usually more of a fan of natural crystals rather than polished, but certainly in this case I can understand why they would want to polish it. Absolutely beautiful. And we have 3 of them. That's one. There's another one here, a little smaller but not significantly, and again just different but equally beautiful flash. You can see some there. Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous, these pieces. They tend to run quite a bit of money, but we've been lucky enough to again get them at a good price. We're always scouring our suppliers and around the globe for the best possible prices, and so that we can pass that saving on to all our customers. So I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at the price, but absolutely beautiful. There's your nice flashes of blue in there, and a great piece. We have one more to show you, and again we're going to do an individual video on each of the different crystals, so that we sort of have a library of just individual crystals and properties that you can look up on, and we're going to start that very soon. So that'll be helpful. So there's another one. This is probably the largest of the 3 pieces. Would you say?
It is.
Yeah. I think in surface wise, no,
that's definitely.
There's definitely larger. Yes, and Hilda's always right. So it's definitely.
You want me to use the tape measure?
No, we know how the tape measure worked out last time. But anyway, we're only joking, of course. Absolutely beautiful. So, and you can see that vivid flash, so that we can pass that saving on to all our customers. So I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at the price, but absolutely beautiful. There's your nice flashes of blue in there, and a great piece. We have one more to show you, and again we're going to do an individual video on each of the different crystals, so that we sort of have a library of just individual crystals and properties that you can look up on, and we're going to start that very soon. So that'll be helpful. So there's another one. This is probably the largest of the 3 pieces. Would you say?
It is.
I think in surface wise,
that's definitely.
There's definitely larger. Yes, and Hilda's always right. So it's definitely.
You want me to use the tape measure?
No, we know how the tape measure worked out last time. But anyway, we're only joking, of course. Absolutely beautiful. So, and you can see that vivid flash. So absolutely gorgeous. All right, and a flecks of blue. There's rainbows in this one, I think, too, isn't there, Hilda?
Oh, it's just
a tiny. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, there are rainbows. I'm not sure if it's that one or the other one.
Okay, but there's rainbows definitely in at least 2 of them that we've found, and there's probably rainbows in all of them if you take enough time to look at them. So either way, just absolutely gorgeous pieces.
Not capturing the beautiful flash on this.
Not as well. I can try.
No, because it's got magnificent flash.
Yeah. Well, you get pretty good flash there, but again, it all depends on the angle you are, and that's pretty good there. So,
yeah.
But they're absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Yes, they are gorgeous. I'm going to go with a Shiva lingam, because I think every crystal collection should have a Shiva lingam. Again, these come from the sacred river in India. It's meant to bring in the female and the male energy into harmony. And I just absolutely love these stones. Fantastic for meditating with. And absolutely beautiful. And Hilda's bringing me another one. I think she likes the pattern of this one better, so let's show you that one as well. We do have a few, but yes, absolutely beautiful. And there's some smaller ones as well that we have, but you can see all those on the website. We won't show you them all today, but absolutely gorgeous. And I think we have one last. Have we got? Yes, I think we've done them all. We're going to start the last.
Did you do my 3-pound tourmaline?
Oh yes, the tourmaline. Let's do the tourmaline right now.
3 pounds, not that one.
Yes, I know that's not 3 pounds. I think we can all agree that this is not 3 pounds, but it is tourmaline. And I thought we'd start with the smaller one first, and then we'll move on to the 3-pound one. This one, in case you're wondering, is probably about 8 ounces.
Size.
It's a good size, though. It's a nice chunky piece.
Yeah, it's a nice chunky piece.
Very grounding. I think we did a kind of a fun short video on Agent Tourmaline and defeating the face of evil, which I get to play that role in the video. If you haven't seen it, it's kind of fun to watch. It's in our library, so you can have a look at that. All right, and we'll finish off. Well, we're not finishing off completely. We have one more to show you after this one, but this is, of course, the 3-pound tourmaline, and it weighs, not surprisingly, 3 pounds. It's a beautiful piece as well. Great for altars, great for crystal grids. I mean, and the grounding energy you're going to get off that is absolutely sensational. Love tourmaline, love black tourmaline. So, fantastic piece, and I'll try and stop twirling it around like a moron. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So, really love that piece. And we're going to finish off with the beautiful piece of Celestite. Now, that's one of our most popular stones. We've had lots of pieces of it. We don't have any at the moment. Well, we do now, obviously, because I'm just about to show you one. But it tends to stay, it tends to go out. It's a beautiful stone. It's very popular. This one's a pretty special piece. I'm just going to slide it into view now and look at that. Isn't that sensational? That is just absolutely beautiful crystals. I absolutely love Celestite. It really is, and this is sensational. I'm going to hold it up so you can see right into it. When it goes right in, there's this beautiful cavernous caves of just crystal blue, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. And I'll flip it over on the other side, and you can see it goes right through to the other side. It's just Celestite everywhere. It's a Celestite festival. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, and more.
Over 11.5 pounds.
11.5 pounds of Celestite.
10 inches by 8 inches.
10 inches by 8 inches.
By approximately 5 inches deep.
By approximately 5 inches deep. You can take that to the bank. It's just 11 pounds of Celestite fun. It's beautiful. So, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, guys. That's all the crystals we wanted to show you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got a wonderful giveaway coming up on July 30th, so if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do now. If you're interested in any of these crystals at all, most of them are probably on the website. The ones that are will be up shortly.
They'll be up within the next couple of days.
And they'll be up within the next couple of days. However, if you can't wait and you just want to get it, if you see something here on the video, but you don't see it on our website or on the Etsy Etsy shopping site, whatever we call, what's that thing called? Etsy. Get hold of Etsy. If it's not on Etsy and it's not on the website and you're interested, just drop us a line and we'll organize something for you. Anyway, thanks for now for watching. I think this has been long enough at 12 minutes. Hilda says thank you, and we'll see you again real soon with another video. Bye for now.